A drug that allegedly caused boys to develop breasts is at the center of 6 national bellwether lawsuits settled by pharmaceutical giant Johnson & Johnson. In the first, Aaron Banks, the 21-year-old plaintiff, had been prescribed Risperdal as a boy and young teen. Risperdal is an antipsychotic drug originally approved by the FDA for psychotic disorders such as schizophrenia and bipolar mania, but not at that time for children or for attention deficit disorder or ADHD.
Being a teenage boy with breasts was incredibly hard for him. He was bullied in school. He couldn't go to swimming pools. He couldn't take off his shirt in public, so he didn't want to go into the shower.
He had to have the breasts removed by surgery, and they were removed, and that still affected him to this day.
Scheller sees a common theme with Aaron Banks and many of his Risperdal clients.
But he was one of the brightest kids in his school. And a lot of our clients are like that who've grown these breasts. They're very bright children. They're precocious. They're difficult because they're smart and they want answers, and they're not going to just sit back and shut up and not question, which is, unfortunately, we drug them and we limit their ability to develop.
More lawsuits are pending alleging Risperdal given to young boys caused breast growth called gynecomastia, elevated female hormone levels, severe weight gain, and other side effects. The initial confidential settlement occurred on the first day of a jury trial in a Philadelphia courtroom. The remaining 5 settlements occurred while a second trial was ongoing, and as Scheller lawyers Brian McCormick and Claudine Homelash prepared to pick a jury in another courtroom in a third trial. What may have prompted the first settlement is whether Alex Gorsky, a former vice president of sales and marketing for J&J's subsidiary Janssen Pharmaceuticals and J&J's current CEO, would be compelled to appear. The 5 other cases settled soon after it became clear that plaintiffs' attorneys intended to call former FDA Commissioner David Kessler to testify. Kessler, who is also a pediatrician, believes that J&J broke the law marketing Risperdal for use in children. He has submitted an expert report in the cases. Once one of its most popular drugs, Johnson & Johnson has its hands full with Risperdal. In addition to the over 400 health-related personal injury suits to contend with, J&J has battled states' attorneys general over the alleged fraudulent promotion and lack of clear warnings of Risperdal's side effects, with juries awarding states more than $1.5 billion and J&J settling other cases for more than $325 million.
So I think what pharma companies see is on the steps of the courthouse, they realize I have to go in there now, and all these documents and all this conduct is going to be shown and it's going to be publicized, it's going to be in the news. And that's a big factor in when pharmaceutical companies have to consider settlement, because they don't want that becoming public. And that's what was going to happen yesterday, and it was going to be pretty bad stuff.